Hi, this is Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas. Sorry if I'm still sounding a little nasally. I'm not feeling up to par. But I figured since I wasn't doing a tutorial this week, I would kind of go over some of the other questions I've been asked lately pertaining to how I market my business. Now, as y'all know, I have Cuttin Corners Vinyl, but then I also have a business called XOXO in Texas Tees, which I've had for 5 years. But I've been in this business a long time. Whenever we first started XOXO in Texas Tees, we tried print marketing, those types of things. I have found that, at least for the type of business that I'm in, for the signs and shirt part, word of mouth and Facebook were the strongest ways to bring customers into the store, or to message me online, or whichever way you prefer. But whenever you are running a small business, some of your most important things to look at are to know your audience. What types of items are you making, or what types of items are you trying to sell, or what type of services are you trying to sell? If you're trying to sell cute little bows for toddler girls, you're not going to market those to auto mechanics. Or if you're trying to sell, I don't know, Mario games, you're not going to market those to 60-year-old men. So it's kind of one of those things. Yes, there are going to be some people that will cross platform, but you have to know your audience. And the great thing about Facebook and Instagram and things like that, they have demographics available. Like whenever you're on your business page, you can see the age range for the most people who like it. If they're male or female, what other types of pages they like. So that way it kind of gives you an idea of where to gear your marketing. Like, if I'm going to set a sponsored ad, which is an ad that you pay for, because the way that Facebook works for businesses, even if you have 30,000 likes, when I post something on Facebook, maybe 1%, 2% may see it, sometimes 10%. So for me to have my post seen, you can take and pay to sponsor it, and it will tell you how much it cost per page click, how much engagement you're getting, those types of things. So that way you know that what you're paying for is a good value for your money. Now, I have found that through Facebook marketing, I get one of the biggest bangs for my buck. But like, we've done print, and I guess with today's market, print advertising for the type of business that we're in is not something that goes over super well. It seems like a waste of money. It doesn't bring customers into the store. And plus, you know, social media is a great way to get your name out there, and word of mouth are extremely important. Whenever I first started, excuse me, I've always been involved in PTAs and stuff like that, but because it's something that's close to my heart, I would donate a banner here, or a shirt here, or make something, and that helps people know who I am in the community, to help drive people into my store. Because I may not always be the cheapest, but I have good customer service, and I give a lot back to our community, which is part of the brand image and the image that I want to portray. You know, I've always been one to volunteer, so to give back to my community is something extremely important to me. Another thing about your marketing strategy is, like, whenever you're designing your logo, and maybe the layout for your Facebook, or layout for your website, or things like that, you want your brand to be cohesive. If you are selling light fixtures that are made from vintage sailboat fixtures, then you're not going to want to make your logo look like it's got plants and trees and things like that. You want it to showcase that you are a lighting business. You know, color schemes, things like that. Like 90% of the things that you see that have our advertisements on it, black, white, teal, and a splash of pink thrown in there, because you know your girl likes pink. Keywords, like if you're setting up your advertisements through Facebook. Now, if I'm gearing my cutting corners to Cricut and Silhouette users, I can type in Cricut and I can gear it towards people in a certain area that like the Cricut page or the Silhouette page or involved in certain groups. And I'm a firm believer, you get what you put out. Like, you have to be willing to invest in your business to make it grow. Most people don't see success overnight. So you need to realize that, and you have to put a lot of work in to get something out of it. Now, these are not college-based anything. This is not coming from a marketing agency. These are my personal experiences. We have grown because people share, people see what they like. People tell other people about us. I don't know how many times somebody's came into the store and said, oh, I was at Hobby Lobby and someone said you need to go try out her store. So that is a big thing. People telling other people. Because here's the thing, that's what part of the reason my customer service is so expensive. 9 times out of 10, if someone has a great experience, they may not say anything, but they'll still come back to you. 9 times out of 10, if someone has a bad experience, they'll tell everybody, and then they won't come back to you, and that just brings your business down. So customer service is key, making sure people feel like they are getting the things that they want, quality products, quality prices, things like that. And I'm sorry if this sounds a little rambly. I made notes and things like that, but medicine, I'll go straight to my head. I'm like, I still feel like I'm swimming, and I'm on the antibiotics. I think I'm like on day 4 or something of it. But I'm still like, I can feel all the heaviness in my chest and in my head. So I hope they'll be able to figure out what's going on whenever I go to the doctor on Tuesday. But anyways, back to marketing. So these are things that I have found that have worked. I mean, we are in a small town. Our town has about 20,000 people in it. I have more people who like our Facebook page than that live in our town, which a lot of that is due to the videos and people sharing it, and as well as, you know, making sure my marketing reaches the demographic that I'm trying to reach. That's part of the reason why the videos got out there and were able to become popular, was because we already had a good following and things like that before I even started making videos. And be honest with your customers. Honesty is always important, you know, and also realize that you're not going to make 100% of people happy 100% of the time. You know, you're going to have some give and take with it. So that's my take on marketing my business. Hopefully you'll get something out of it. If you like this video, leave it down below. If you have any questions again about marketing or anything else, please also leave them down in the comments below. We should be doing the giveaway for the September box. I've gotten a lot of messages and things like that, so I'm still trying to sort through on who to give it all to. So be patient with us there. Remember, we will be doing our scrap box drawing on October the 4th, so if you like and share our Facebook page, that's one entry. If you've already liked it, just share it. That's your entry. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all additional entries into the scrap box drawing. Ugh, I feel all phlegmy. I'm sorry. Okay. And remember, sharing is caring, and y'all have a wonderful day.